Well, a fun showdown featuring two of the best clubs in Europe set to go down tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports here. Champions League action in store. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. There's been a lot of chatter over the last 24 hours on social media about this one, and it is time. We're underway. Takes the feed. Moves into the offensive zone. Moves it in front. Takes a shot. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Silk's going to start with the puck in their own end. That's it out front. And nice shots blocked. Big time stop there. Scores! And a quick rush to the crowd as the road team strikes.
But when you set the tone and you get on the board first, you take the crowd out of it. You silence the building, James. Coaches and staff always preach that hard work leads to opportunity, and this is an exact case of it, James. Being hard and tenacious on retrieval and then finding an opportunity out of it, that's reward right there.
Soups come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Quick feed to Kuberly. Cuts to the paint. He scores!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Offense is off to a good start here in the early goings. Rauma's won the draw. Lukko's got it against the boards. Silk's got the puck. Gains the zone through center. Takes the shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Silk's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Offensive zone face-off and wins the draw. Looking to set up offensively. Passes it over. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Slides the puck over. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Here's a chance. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Rauma. On the attack along the boards. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Silk's got the puck against the wall. He's him up. What a stop. Quick pass to Yandrich. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Played with some dead penalty coming up. Yandrich's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
And the power play unit takes to the ice. ice, their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Sends it over. Oh, he stops it with a goal. Great reflexes there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Suggs won the defensive zone draw. Gets it back. Oh, pass. Can't keep a hold of it. Avoids the defender. Suggs got the puck inside the defensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And that's off a stick. Back to the point it goes. Slides it across. Let's move to the middle. And that chance is scores. And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
While using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. Well, this power play will show up in the video room tomorrow. There's no question about that because it had it all. Puck movement, motion, and urgency on retrieval, which I think is absolutely critical. Yes, got to start with the puck. You want to find a way to get the shot to the net, and it winds up in the back of it.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Lawrence won the draw at center.
Yandrix almost ready to get back on the ice. Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Sorella's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a short pass, and that slides off the iron.
Roma's working hard even they're down. Just a bunch of goals in this one, but they need something. They need a spark, and I'll tell you what isn't a spark when it goes off the post.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Slides the puck to Bocage. There's a shot with the stop. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play.
Jelinek, the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Score!
Two-goal deficit. It almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. If they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Rauma's down, but they're not out just yet here.
Right from warm-up, they just looked emotionally disconnected, but that last shift they engaged physically, and they were rewarded with a goal.
Lukko's got control of it now from their own end. Here he is, wristed on net. Fantastic save!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Turns him away! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the late goings of the period, Lukko still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Rauma's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. And now he moves it quickly to Sorella. Here's the shot. Big stop right there.
Wolf's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. They win the face-off here in their own end. to take possession. Dumps it into the ozone. Lukko's got a hold of it against the wall. Handles the pass. Suggs trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Chance! Stopped by the goaltender. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And that pass attempt is deflected. Knocks the puck loose. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Zug's got the lead in this one, but it's a high-scoring affair, really at both ends of the ice. Both teams are finding ways to get shots to the net, but they've got the majority of them, and they have the lead right now.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Suggs got a 3-1 lead. Pushes it off. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Bocag's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you go into the box. Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Here's a shot! Answers the call with a big save! Nice zone entry from the left. Shades it over! And he gets just enough to keep it out. And that pass is redirected. Scores! And they do it again with the extra attacker.
It's one thing to do it in practice, James. It's another thing to do it when you're under pressure. They have met the task, and they found ways to create motion and attack the net. This power play was relentless, James, applying a ton of pressure on their opponent. This PK unit is worn down and tired. Why? Every time that it didn't go in, they were able to retrieve it. They hound pucks, chew on it, and eventually it made its way in.
Suggs had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Quick shot! And he gets in front of the spot shot to make the save. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Oh, here we go! Stops him with a bomb!
Wolf's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. They get it out of the defensive end. Lukko's gained possession along the boards. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Feeds it across. Stops the rocket of a shot. Rauma's got it near the point. Lukko gained the line and into the zone. Shot brings the iron.
Rauma's coaching staff having a tough time rallying the troops here. A real frustrating night. Nothing going their way. Not getting any bounces. It's indicated right there. A nice miss as it goes off the post.
Coming to the front of the net. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. A lot of offense in this one, mostly from one side. We've got 4-1 to score. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Thompson to get into the attacking area. Shot! Ties it in front.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Tatar's got it in the offensive zone. Rant is going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Now over to Yandrich. Takes a shot, and he stands tall in goal. Moves it to Moran, and that's intercepted. Grabs the puck at center. Dillon has got it along the wing. Sub's got control of the puck. Blazing in on the breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway, and then you get nothing in return. A missed opportunity.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Sub's looking to break out. And they send it right back to him. Takes the feed from the wing. Toss it up at center. Sub's got possession here in the offensive zone. From behind the net. And the puck leaves the zone. Sub's looking to break out of their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Sends a pass over. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Lukko's got it in their own zone. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And he loses control of the puck. Sub's got a hold of it along the wall. And that one's denied. Lukko's got a hold of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Sorella's got the puck. Takes himself free. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Nice picture. Intercepts the pass. Here's a shot. Sacrifices the body to block. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. I love when the replay goes right back to where the entire play initiates. It's going to be off to the interception. This isn't easy. I mean, you have to have awareness, you have to think in layers, and you have to anticipate with good timing. He does a fabulous job to get a stick in the way and be able to intercept that puck for a goal. He is going to get an assist on this one, and I love that he does.
Sub's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Rauma's got the puck along the boards. And that's intercepted by Kubalik. Scooped up along the wall by Tatar. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Sub's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Rauma's got the puck along the wall. heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Lukko's game hasn't been nearly effective enough in all 3 zones to do any type of damage, James. In their own zone, they're disconnected. Through the neutral zone, there's no speed. And when they get in the offensive zone, they're turning it over. All 3 of those things don't equate to a successful game.
Rauma's got it from behind the net. Poked away in the offensive end. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes the feed, moving in. Here's a chance. Oh, scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Rauma's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
In a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Lukko's got possession of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Comes up with the stop. Subs grab a hold of the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Fires it. Long jam in front. That's broken up. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Rauma's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. Subs won the face-off deep in their own end. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Omari. And he takes the feed. Rauma's got it along the wall. Takes a shot. Wolf's got the puck and he's going to hang on. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Take feed on the blue line. Wolf's got the puck and we'll get a stoppage in play.
And this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Rauma's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Travel along the wall. Subs got a hold of the puck now. Loses the coverage there. Right on the doorstep. And now it's grabbed by Olsen. Makes his presence known on the ice. Kicks that one away to keep it from going in. Subs got the puck in the defensive end. And they cough it up at center.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
Wolf's got it, and I think there's a little strategy involved as he opts for the whistle.
Well, yeah, I think he needs a rest, but it's also about game management. Listen, the only reason why they're winning this game is because he has been electric and dynamic between the pipes.
Subs taking possession in their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saved to Peters. Here's the whistle as the play was offside. More than half the frame has been played here. Sook's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Lukko's got the win off that draw. Rauma's moving it up the ice. That's on the stick. So don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Players on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the rain coming, James. James, the game is more than X's and O's. Sometimes it's emotional leadership that comes into play, and that's exactly what this goal means to this entire bench. As you see, everyone erupts when he scores.
Rauma's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
You need to find another gear. When you're pressing, you have your opponent on your heels. You have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this faceoff.
Lukko's regained possession of the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped.
Wolf's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Lukko's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. And they win the draw here in their own end. Sook's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Passes ahead from the right side. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Rauma's gained possession along the boards. Peters swings it behind the net. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Morant's going off for hooking.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Sook's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Big time save and a big time shot. Sook's looking to break out. Takes it across the blue line. Rauma's got possession while undermanned. Here they come. With possession along the wall. Up along the wing. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's off a stick. Lukko's penalty killers come up with a monstrous effort.
Frustrating here for the group that went out there, James, on this power play. A critical time of the game, an opportunity to score, and you don't do it. Real deflating.
From the opposite point. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Shot! Nothing!
Any time of the game, you want to convert on your scoring chances, especially when you're up by one and you have an opportunity to get the insurance marker, but he misses the net.
Standing tall with the save. Down the right side and into the zone. Great read to break up the play. Pass stolen in the open ice. Moves it around along the half pursues for that loose puck along the boards. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for you, so you're trusting the process, and that's where you see the real good habits. Tonight was another product of that.
Thanks so much for joining us here tonight with EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. The tournament continues, and we will see you then.